At Hatch, we have a bunch of studios, and I can't tell you how many because I'm put on the spot right now, but we have Hatch Reno, which is located 100 Washington Street, and there's also Hatch Natural with natural lighting, windows facing north, and that is an awesome place too, especially to do boudoir sessions. We have viewing rooms where you can meet with clients. We also have a little place in the front where we can meet and have board games with other photographers. That's really fun. Some of the things that we do here at Hatch, especially with our community and the people that you build relationships with, are some creative shoots. I do some creative shoots with a couple of photographers here, Alvin, Colin, and what we do is we just, have models come and hair and makeup stylist, and then we just have fun. And I think that's one of my favorite things that we get to do at Hatch. Obviously, booking clients is always nice, but collaborating with other photographers and being creative is what we're here for. And I think it just, well, for me, it makes me really happy. I have a blast, and it's just a great time.
What I love about Hatch is that it's a great studio for everybody who, doesn't matter what level of photography you're in. You can be a pro, you can be a beginner, intermediate, whether you're doing it for a living or if you're just doing it as a hobby. The doors are open for everybody. And we work with each other, come up with great ideas, really awesome concepts, whether it's fashion or if it's just regular portrait, body painting, fun crazy hair type shoots, makeup, just everything. And it's great because you don't have to invest in all expensive equipment. All you need is your camera, your memory card, and you come in and Hatch provides everything for you. Anywhere, the lights, the triggers, the receivers, props, backgrounds, everything's here and everything's provided for you. There's a ton of makeup artists that we can work with. There's a ton of hairstylists that we can work with, as well as we have, really talented body painters that come in here. And, we all get together and talk about our ideas and brainstorm about a whole bunch of different things. And then next thing you know, we have this, really creative shoot going on. It could be anywhere from using just plain old electrical tape all the way up to, creating your own version of a character that everyone's familiar with, or coming up with something completely new.
So I like coming to Hatch because it's kind of like a gym for creative minds. I can collaborate with other artists. I can meet new photographers, meet new models that I haven't worked with yet. I like to grow off my designs, and I always make room to do that. So Hatch just makes it easier for me to do that and to be creative because it's the space that I can work in. It's got a really long makeup table so I can spread my stuff out. I have a lot of stuff, so I like to see what I have while I'm working so that as I'm working, I might come up with new ideas along the way. I love gems, I love sparkle, I love glitter. So a lot of my pieces have bling on them. So, rhinestones and different shapes, different sizes, different types. And then I'm always constantly scouting for things, like if I go into a hobby shop or, Michael's or a craft store or whatever, I'm always scouting for things that I might need for later shoots or for that particular shoot, or, just because you never know when you might find something and you're like, oh, that's perfect. I do that a lot. I really like working with different photographers because I can see how they shoot, what their eye is. When I find one that I like, I tend to want to shoot with them a lot. I want to get published more. So if I can get the photographers to take the right picture of my art, then, you know, all the better for all of us.
I would say how to expand my business is the biggest achievement that I have received here at Hatch. Just all the help and the information that everybody was able to give me. And working with the equipment. All this equipment here I never had before, I've never worked with before. I've only worked with stage lights, so it's very different. So I've learned a lot about how to adjust my lighting, making sure that I have everything in the right angle, not only the model, but the lighting myself. I've learned how to work with the models, and working with the models has helped me expand on doing my family shoot.
Been here for 2 months, 3 months, and I have to say my photographs have been really improving. And I'm very thankful for Jeremy and Ron for setting this up and basically helping the community out and giving back to basically the younger folks out here.
The people who are connected with Hatch help not only the photographers, but the models as well, and everybody attached to it.
With Hatch being 24/7, it's really nice to have the ability to come whenever you want. So even if it's 3 a.m. and I get bored, I can call up one of my photographer friends and we can make a shoot and make it happen.
I've been modeling in Reno for about 6 years now, and so many doors opened when I came to Hatch, and I've met so many new people, and I've worked with so many new photographers in such a short period of time. I've gone to open shoots where I can shoot with 15 photographers in one night and work with 10 other models, and we're all shooting the same concept, but we're all doing something different, and that's where you see everyone's personality come out, and that's how you know who you want to work with and what you think you can work on with who, and everyone's portfolios just grow. A few of my favorites to work with at Hatch, Colin Nicolai. He was the first photographer I ever worked with way back when I started my sophomore year of high school, and I still work with him all the time. He is the one that comes up with the really unique ideas that you would have never thought of, that nobody else comes and brings to the table. And not only that, he's so passionate about the way that he executes them. He figures out lighting down to the very last detail, so he gets the perfect image. He never disappoints. Not only that, Jeremy Liu, one of the owners of Hatch, takes professionalism to the next level when you see his images, and he is one of the most easiest going guys to work with also while you're shooting. He can really take you out of your shell, especially if you're not used to being in front of a camera. So it's always awesome to see the images you get back from him as well. I think the most beneficial aspect of Hatch is just all the different people that you have here at your disposal. So you have so many photographers and makeup artists that will bring their ideas to the table along with yours, and you can start bouncing ideas back and forth, and that's how the process grows. So instead of worrying about all your own wardrobe and makeup and hair for a photo shoot, or you're just your own ideas, you have all these different inspirations coming at you to build something that is amazing, that can't be duplicated.
It's a one-stop shop for photographers, models, artists. I don't have to go far. I can just do my art piece and then clean up and then come watch if I want, or just wait for the pictures to come out. And I'm usually very, very happy.
Well, all I can say about Hatch is that I love it with all my heart. And anybody that's a photographer, makeup artist, or any creative media videographers would love it here too. And not only because of the things that, or equipment that Hatch has to offer, but because it's an awesome place. I mean, you get to meet awesome people that will probably be in your life for the rest of your life.